What is going on there, everybody? My name is LocoRoco64 and welcome back to the channel. I am back after a couple weeks and I appreciate all the extra subscribers and everything I've gone over the time. We're up to a little over 120 now and I definitely appreciate it very much. It's crazy getting to this point and something I've never thought of. And with my current work, just a quick little heads up, if you guys been sticking around watching videos, my current work situation is actually getting a little bit better. I'm gonna have some more time off now to actually create some more content. And I know today it's actually going to be a little bit different. It's going to be the Halo Infinite tech preview, and holy crap, it was fun. You know, we're only playing against bots for the majority of it, except for 2 hours yesterday. But it was a lot of fun. It was really good to play and being able to see what it looks like so far and kind of how it feels. We know this is far from done though. It has still a pretty good amount of issues, just like any kind of tech preview or beta. They call it just tech preview because that's what it honestly more so felt like. Beta has more content than this. But anyways, before we hop into the video, I'm just going to talk about the whole Infinite preview because I enjoyed a lot of it. I want to give my own personal feedback on it. But if you guys do enjoy the video, go ahead and leave a like down below. Comment what was your favorite thing about playing the tech preview if you did. And subscribe for some more future content. I'm going to start uploading some more Halo content, actually, along with my usual COD and maybe some Splitgate here soon. And not so sure, but anyways, let's get right into it. And alrighty there. And just as also a little disclaimer as well. What I did play the beta or tech preview on, I did play on 2 different consoles, the Xbox One S and then the Xbox Series S. I used my brother's Series S because he let me use it, because I'm not gonna lie, the Xbox One S, playing on that, it ran okay, but it only running at 30 FPS, it ran really weird and it didn't feel good, you know. But playing on the Xbox Series S while I was running at a solid 60 frames, I've got a thumbs up. It ran pretty smoothly for that kind of experience. I didn't get a chance on PC because I didn't actually get the PC code. My brother did though, and I watched him play it, and he's just on a simple 1066 gigabyte, and it actually ran pretty well. You know, he was playing on medium settings, but he was getting pretty averaging 80-90 frames and not having too many issues, which was, you know, good sign. Anyways, what did I think about the whole tech preview though? It was a lot of fun, I will say. I know I sounded kind of skeptical there. It was just because there wasn't a lot of content, you know, 1 map for each day that came out until the last couple days. We did get to play a little PvP, luckily, and because bots do kind of get stale, and they do have this weird kind of pattern when they do first start on the match, they'll all go together in one spot. But holy crap though, those bots, like, they're kind of nuts. It's weird how, like, seeing how accurate their movements are to a player, especially when we got the Spartan bots. They able to actually jump shot you. Every once in a while they'll even do constant crouching up and down just to avoid your shots and while hitting you. And I swear those bots were gods with the sidekick, because the moment your shields would get knocked, you're dead. They would just get a headshot on you. Oh man. But overall, it was definitely a lot of good information for 343 on the game, for all the bugs and everything, that so they can go ahead and fix for the future. There is going to be future flighting, which I'm excited for. Actually, quick little plug-in. Follow me down below at twitch.tv/loco_roco64 on my Twitch channel, because I streamed a lot and I've been streaming a lot this past week. We're going for affiliate. I'm getting pretty close to it. Yeah, come on down and watch. I've been having a lot of fun streaming, especially been starting to stream with some friends and my brother and stuff. Anyways, let's go ahead and honestly go into the first little topic that I want to talk about, and that's gonna be the gunplay. The gunplay felt really good, in all honesty. I love how the assault rifle felt. It wasn't actually useless, because I swear in every other Halo, the assault rifle is always the most useless weapon, and yet it's one of our starting weapons. It's just, oh my god. I don't know if that's how you guys feel about it, but that's how I feel with any Halo that has the assault rifle in it, which is basically all of them except for Halo 2. And that sidekick though, the sidekick was actually a really good secondary. It's starting to grow on me. You know, it's not the Magnum, but it's most similar to like rate of fire and everything to like the Halo 2 Magnum, but with more damage basically. More damage where you can actually kill a full person, like kill a person with at least within a magazine, you know. And something like the weapons in here felt really satisfying to use all around. You know, like one of my personal favorites that I loved using was honestly the skewer. The skewer, oh man, just being able to snipe somebody with that, and especially how you have to actually lead your target with it, it just felt good. It felt good all around. And with all the weapons, of course, at least all the weapons that we got to play, they are going to be subject to change, so we don't know how they're going to change in the future or anything. I would probably say, I know, just kind of weirdly jump topic like that, but for the least like weapon that for me, I think it was that VK8 Commando or whatever it's called, that basically fully auto DMR is the best way I could put it. That gun kind of felt weird to use, you know. I don't know if that's how you guys felt, but I do know, at least for console, playing with a controller on Halo Infinite felt really off. But I also haven't been playing Halo in a really long time on controller, but just me personally, it felt really off. Let me know down below if you guys felt that kind of same experience. Another thing with the controller too is the sensitivity is really slow. That's one other complaint I kind of gotta make real quick. The sensitivity, I would have to play on 1010 for the both horizontal and vertical sensitivity. It still felt too slow. I don't know if it's because I've been practicing, been trying to go for more mouse and keyboard within the past few months, you know. But yeah, sensitivity on there did not feel good. It definitely needs to be raised, but that's just been a Halo thing though too. From my experience, I've always had to bump up my sensitivity on controller way higher than it needs to be, because I don't know, it's just always felt really slow, which is kind of disappointing, but it is what it is. Hopefully they'll fix it. Would there be anything I would change with the weapons that we have right now? I definitely would say honestly, the scope I know things are going to change in the future. Like I said, it's a very, very early pre-built. I think the build that we were playing on was only 2 months old. Is going to be, you know, the weird, I know the zoom in, because you know when you usually get shot you get kicked out your zoom, felt really strange on here. It didn't feel smooth. It felt too much of like an instant, like, you know, hey, you're back here, and you're sitting there trying to hold the trigger to aim. Oh, and then also the sniper rifle had this weird, at least on controller, it felt like it had this weird delay. Like if you guys played Warzone or Modern Warfare 2019, with some of the open bolt weapons in there had a very, very slight delay on its first shot. And that's what it kind of felt with the sniper. Sniper's fun to use, but it didn't feel right. Oh yeah, and then the sniper zoom. Ooh, that first zoom zooms way too much. At least I think so. Another thing is that I honestly love about Halo, you know, jump topics again to something else completely different. This beta, like the sounds in it were pretty damn spot on and pretty well like balanced. I love how the most satisfying sound in here was the sniper. I'll try to get a clip up here right about now. Alrighty, so after that clip with the sniper, the beefiest possible sounding thing we've ever had in a Halo game, I just love it. I love how the sounds are. Definitely some of the sounds could be boosted, but I'm gonna kind of just hold off on that until, you know, we get to see more of the game, and then reserve everything until the full game comes out later this year, which we still don't have a date yet, but we will eventually. All we know is just this winter. This winter. Anyways, let's go on the next topic. On the 3 maps that we got to play, they were all actually really good. Super condensed. I've never had Halo maps that condensed before, especially for just 4v4, but they flowed decently well. Spawns can do a little bit of tweaking, but maps did seem to flow pretty well. I love the weapon spawns. And I like how he even tells you when weapons, like a weapon is about to spawn or it's gonna spawn soon, you know, because on the wall, when a weapon will spawn, just like one of the normal wall weapons, whether like a needler, BR, the HK, it'll actually be like highlighted blue saying like, hey, it's going to spawn here soon. But if it's red, that just means all the ammo on the field for that weapon needs to be depleted and it won't respawn until then, which I think is a really good idea, where it actually gives you kind of a heads up on it. Because I'd rather have that kind of heads up than, you know, for like the main weapon like it took from Halo 5 and a couple other, and Halo 4, where it'll tell you like the power weapon when that's gonna spawn for everybody, which is both good and bad. It's good because everybody gets to know, so you guys get to fight over it, but that's the bad part. People will just sit there and camp it, which is not the greatest thing, but it does potentially set up for some good team fights just to gain that one power weapon, you know. Personally though, I'd rather have it like how it was before, where you have to have the map knowledge to be able to find it, you know, back from Halo CE all the way to Halo Reach, you know. Nextly, the weapon, or not weapon abilities, but the abilities that we can pick up as like the equipment, you know, from like Halo 3. I loved them. They actually were pretty good. I will say though, well, I think there's only 2 on each of the maps, which isn't bad, but it definitely maybe could be more or less. I'm not sure. It's just something more testing has to go into it. But it's a lot of fun. I love the grapple hook. That's actually a lot of fun to use. How you could grapple onto another Spartan or grapple on a weapon and get it before them. And that's something that's going to change up the whole, you know, pace of the game, adding that kind of extra layer of movement. And the nice thing about it, I didn't realize how balanced it was going to be. How it's only you only get 3 charges of it when you use it, when you pick it up, which is a really good balancing factor of it, because I thought when you picked it up you just get the grapple wherever, but having 3 charges, a solid good option. And what else did we had that little shield thing. I have no idea as to what it does. I think you could still shoot through it at each other. I think it reflects a little bit of damage, but I think it's just mostly for blocking explosives. But I didn't really see anything on exactly what it does, you know. Let me know down in the comments if you guys find out, or if you know. And then those sensor grenades are actually pretty dang cool. I will say they do last a little while for the pulse, so I would say it just reduced the time by a few seconds. But overall I think it's pretty good equipment. It does have a long recharge time because you do get 2 of them, but it does take a while to be able to use that second one, which I think is good. But I think that a second one that is usable should only be launchable until that first one is out. That's what I think, at least, just for a little bit better balancing. Let's talk about our lethal equipment. Basically just our grenades. I'm actually kind of happy with the balance of it. They did strike like a nice little balance between it. You can only hold 2 different types now, because I know before, if there were multiple types on the map, I think you can hold, like, let's just say there's 3 types, I think you could hold all 3 types. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I like that you can only hold 2 different types of grenades, because all we did see was just a standard frag, plasma, and then the good old spike grenades from you know, Halo 3. We haven't seen those in ages, and it's good to see them back because they actually seem to work pretty well in here. At least for me personally, I loved how I loved using them. Actually, let me find a clip real quick where I got a couple of long sticks with them, or long Hail Mary kills.
Killing spree.
What else to talk about? Oh yeah, I also don't go off a script either, so I do apologize if I do end up repeating myself on accident. Just because I try to be as genuine as possible, because that's just how I like to be. I love being as genuine as possible, give my own reactions without having a script to go off of. I'd rather just go off of how I feel, you know, because reading off a script, it's just, personally, I could give a shit less. Actually, what else we could talk about is going to be the lack of player collision in it now, and you not being able to team kill. You know, it's a good thing that you can't team kill now. I like that, but with the lack of team collision though, it did actually make some weird situations I was seeing online. So one of them is going to be where like your teammate can kind of body block an explosion. Like this happened when that the Bazaar map came out, because since that had the rocket launcher on it, and people were getting in a situation where they take no damage essentially when the rocket's like shooting at them like pretty point blank, because their teammates right there blocking the friendly damage from the rocket explosion and killing the enemy because of that. And I don't think that's right in the slightest sense. At least personally, I don't think it's a good idea, but it's just something. This is just a tech build. We don't know if that's going to change or not. I want to say it most likely will, because I know they're pretty limited on this build on what was going on with it. And like I said, I think it's only the build is 2 months old, so there's just a lot that we still don't know. But then there's gonna be a lot that's gonna be changing and we just got to kind of wait and hope on whatever's going to happen with it. All I can say is, though, I'm excited for whatever's going to happen with this game. I'm excited for Halo Infinite this year. This year is going to be Halo coming back, Halo and Battlefield coming back. I'm excited. But this is Halo today, though. It's been a lot of fun, and I've actually been playing a lot of MCC with some friends recently too, and that's been a lot of fun playing again. I've been streaming a lot of it. Once again, follow my Twitch down below if you guys want to go ahead and watch and enjoy it. And hey, maybe we can all play together at some point. I'm down for it. But overall though, I do think that this tech preview was really good and actually went way better than I thought it was going to. I'm excited for future flights. It's going to be a lot of fun with all this future flighting stuff that's going to be going on, seeing more of the game, more of everything, you know. And especially we're going to be able to see how much more polished it's going to get over time. And I think it's just going to be a really good experience. The only worry I'm going to have is going to be servers at launch, because how this is going to be a free-to-play game, everybody's going to be on it. And when I say everybody, because everybody basically knows about Halo. You know, it's an older game, but holy crap, it's basically what's created gaming to what it is today. You know, if they never made Halo back on the original Xbox, you know what, 20 years ago actually now, because I do believe this year's its 20th anniversary, which I think is fucking insane. But hey, I'm looking forward to it. Let me know if you guys are looking forward to it. Let me know what your guys some of the complaints were down in the comments. I might have missed something. Personally though, I don't have much to complain about with already, except for just a couple weapons feeling underpowered and controls kind of feeling clunky on controller, at least. I don't know how it was mouse and keyboard, but yeah, I I hope you guys enjoyed the video there. If you guys enjoyed, let me know. You can let me know by leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. Leave a comment down below what was some of your favorite things about the Infinite tech preview if you got to play, and let me know if you guys are excited for the future flights and the whole game. Anyways, follow me on my socials down below, as well as Twitch. I'm gonna keep plugging that in. Follow me on everything down there. Keep update with me on everything, and I'll see you guys till next time. Thank you very much for watching the video.